You are turning in 10 minutes of BPTV News, brought to you by Bình Phuoc Television Station and newspaper. I'm Quỳnh Như with the latest news for today. Reducing poverty among ethnic minorities in Binh Phuoc. Binh Phuoc promotes investment in oil fields. Prime Minister meets President of Indonesia. Nature reserve in Mekong Delta taps ecotourism potential. Binh Phuoc has 58 communes and mountainous areas that are home to ethnic minority groups, as approved by the Prime Minister based on development levels in the 2021 to 2025 period.
By 2025, Binh Phuoc is striving to increase the average incomes of ethnic minorities and reduce the rate of poor households among these groups by 1.5 to 2% a year. Villages and hamlets in ethnic minority inhabited and mountainous areas will have sufficient infrastructure to meet people's needs and for socio-economic development. To achieve its goals, Binh Phuoc has implemented a range of solutions, including boosting information provision on ethnic minority policies and poverty reduction in ethnic minority areas, and sparking the will of ethnic minorities to rise out of poverty, contributing to fulfilling the National Target Program on socio-economic development in ethnic minority inhabited and mountainous areas in the 2021 to 2030 period.
Binh Phuoc Province is reviewing its investment policies to create favorable conditions for investors, thus attracting more investments.
The province will promote investment based on a list of projects calling for funding in the 2021 to 2025 period, while simultaneously diversifying investment promotion channels and forms. In particular, it will coordinate with industrial park infrastructure investors to implement investment promotion programs, targeting well-known companies and brands in other countries and giving priority to attracting strategic investors with high added value in terms of modern technology and management models. It currently has 1,280 domestic projects with total capital of over 118 trillion dong and 379 foreign investor projects with capital of over $3.5 billion.
With the motto of safe and flexible adaptation to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic and at the same time create favorable conditions to promote socio-economic recovery and development, the Binh Phuoc Provincial People's Committee had directed the local Department of Health to coordinate with districts, town and related agencies to implement measures to prevent and control the pandemic.
The province has determined that vaccination is a decisive factor in the prevention of COVID-19, especially in the context of a new variant continuing to spread and posing a risk of a new outbreak. People in the province over 18 years of age have received a first dose, reaching 109%, and the second dose, reaching 106%. Binh Phuoc is continuing to administer third and fourth doses to these people and administer a third dose to children from 12 to 18 years old and a second dose to children from 5 to 12 years old, depending on the vaccine allocation from the Ministry of Health.
Moving on to the top story around the country, President Võ Văn Thưởng welcomed Queen Matilda of Belgium on May 9 in Hanoi.
President Thưởng laid stress on the significance of Queen Matilda's visit, which takes place at a time when both nations are celebrating their 50th anniversary of the diplomatic ties. Queen Matilda, who is on a visit to Vietnam in her capacity as Honorary President of UNICEF Belgium, expressed her joy before her upcoming trip to Lào Cai to witness results at local child care facilities and learn about the country's difficulties in the field of child care and protection. President Thưởng thanked Belgium, UNICEF Belgium and the Queen for supporting and cooperating with Vietnam in the field of child protection and care. He expressed his wish that UNICEF Belgium will further support Vietnam in perfecting child-related policies and laws and continue to help Vietnam, especially in the fields of education and healthcare, so that the country can further improve its related activities in the coming time.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính arrived at Indonesia on May 9, starting his participation in the activities within the framework of 42nd ASEAN Summit from May 9 to 11.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính met with Indonesian President Joko Widodo on May 9th, right after arriving in Labuan Bajo, Indonesia, to attend the 42nd ASEAN Summit. The Prime Minister affirms that Vietnam always wishes to further promote the strategic partnership with Indonesia. The two leaders spoke highly of strong development steps in all fields between the two countries over the past time. They agreed to utilize bilateral cooperation mechanisms, including an action program implementing the Vietnam-Indonesia strategic partnership for the 2019-2023 period, and develop an action program for the next period. The leaders reaffirmed their support for maintaining ASEAN's unity, its central role and common position in the EC issue, fully implementing the declaration of the conductor parties in the EC, and pushing for an early conclusion of an effective code of conduct in the EC in accordance with international law. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính had a meeting with Prime Minister of Cambodia, Samdech Techo Hun Sen, on afternoon of May 9th. The two sides agreed to effectively implement high-level agreements and joint statements between the two countries. They consented to boost economic connectivity, increase border trade, and promote their work together in education and training. The two leaders also agreed to create more favorable conditions for investment and business activities of enterprises of the two countries, in addition to closely coordinating at international and regional forums, contributing to building a united, strong, and prosperous ASEAN community.
To affirm itself as an epicentrum of growth amid the rapid movements in the regional and global strategic environment, ASEAN needs to strongly promote its solidarity, unity, strategic autonomy, and centrality, affirming the mission of maintaining peace, stability, and development in the region, stated Minister of Foreign Affairs Bùi Thanh Sơn.
Foreign Minister Bùi Thanh Sơn attended the ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting, the 33rd ASEAN Coordinating Council meeting, and the 26th ASEAN Political Security Community Council meeting in Labuan Bajo, Indonesia, on May the 9th. In the face of increasing non-traditional security challenges, the Vietnamese minister proposed stronger and more effective cooperation in the areas of marine collaboration, response to environmental pollution, marine debris, transnational crime, and epidemics, among others. Discussing the international and regional situations, the official reaffirmed ASEAN's principled stance on the East Sea. He highlighted the sense of responsibility of each country in building the East Sea into a region of peace, safety and stability. He called on countries to maintain dialogue, strengthen trust, and peacefully resolve disputes based on international law, including the UN Convention on the Law of the Sea 1982.
Covering nearly 3,000 hectares, the Lung Ngọc Hoàng Nature Reserve in the Mekong Delta province of Hậu Giang is home to over 500 species of flora and fauna, including many that are listed in the Vietnam Red Book as being endangered. The area also holds significant potential for ecotourism development.
The reserve has been conserving unique and biologically diverse natural habitats in the wetland ecosystem, which is located in the transitional zone between the west of the Hậu River and Cà Mau Peninsula. Within its core area, the landscapes remain undisturbed and are brimming with biodiversity, acting as a haven for the variety of wild birds, foreign animals, and aquatic creatures. The Lung Ngọc Hoàng Nature Reserve is considered a valuable asset of Hậu Giang Province and the Mekong Delta in general. The ecotourism development project in the area aims to ensure the sustainable conservation of nature and the ecological environment.
That is the end of our bulletin today. To rewatch this news, you can download BPTV Go or visit our website and YouTube channel. Thanks for staying with us and see you next time.